I'm Mark CERNICKY, Cycle World Associate Editor, and I'm here at Catalina for the Grand Prix. It hasn't happened in 52 years, and just really appreciating this nice little town and the bitching course they have laid out in the hills above the town. And really looking forward to riding again today. And everything seems to be going well. People are happy. Store patrons and participants. Everyone seems to be having a great time, and wish you were here.
We're here 2010 Catalina GP. I obviously wasn't really riding when they had the last one. It's been a while, but you know, I think this is a pretty cool event. You know, for a motorcycle race to be on an island like this, it's you know, pretty spectacular. And I think you know, everything goes well this year. It should be good to go next year, and I'm just excited to be a part of it and be racing. And it's been a long year of riding and racing, but you know, to end on a race like this is pretty cool.
I'm riding 1968 Triumph TR6C Twin, kind of the vintage racer of the, you know, the period desert racers and such.
And
last race,
you were 22?
I was 22.
What were you riding?
I rode a matchless. 350. 21-inch class. We had a 21-inch class back in those days. It was a 500 when I bought it, and then I sleeved it down to a 21-inch. 350 class.
I see. Yeah.
We don't have that class no more.
How'd you do?
I think I come in 5th in my class. But I've only been riding for about 8 months.
Bringing back the memories that my father rode all but one of these events. He rode the first one he rode was 1952, and that was the year I was born. I was actually, my mother was pregnant with me at the time, and then he proceeded to race up until it ended in 1958. So he's got six Catalina Grand Prix under his belt, and I'm kind of picking up the 1958 tradition and carrying it on from here, and I'm going to do it with a period motorcycle.
There's the oldest guy right here in our class. I think he's 75.
I'm only 64, so
only
I'm
64.
Yeah, so I'm not as old as these guys.
Yeah, we're going to kick some ass. These here kids is in trouble.
I think that they've done a great job. I think the event's awesome, and you know, more power to it. I think it's great when you get like this island mentality where you get all the riders and all the families and friends and everything together, and you can't go anywhere, so everyone hangs out. I mean, it's just awesome.
Very well.
I've been here a few times. When I was a kid, I used to come and snorkel in the bay, and you know, it's great snorkeling and diving. My dad used to dive, so we used to come over here once in a while. And I was really young then, but I haven't been back in probably 40 years. So it's great to be here, you know. And
I was cruising around in town trying to walk to the pharmacy and stuff, and I just like would wave at people that live here in their golf carts and ask them for rides, and the people would pick me up and drive me up to my hotel or whatever. Like I was coming off the boat one night with my gear bag, and a guy in a Ford Ranger pulls up next to me and goes, "Hey man, you want a ride?" I was like, you don't get that kind of aloha anywhere, you know. So
good job. The whole course is actually a lot of fun. So it's it's pretty cool, the berms and everything. Yeah, a lot of silt, a lot of stuff that you get in, you think it's gonna be good, and you just like sink and like go to the bars and you're looking like, what the heck? Yeah, but no, they offer this is kind of like a works race. It's a lot of fun.
I just came out here to ride and have fun, and I'm doing both, so I'm having a great time.
Talking to Ronnie Renner and Cameron Steele saying that the island fever is rubbing off on him, and rubbing off on the competitors, and we want to know, you've had any good experience with the island people or Catalina itself?
All good, man. All good experience. I feel like I'm on vacation for sure. I got the old lady here and my daughter, and just cool, you know. You walk from your hotel, right? I got the best room on the beach. Red Bull set that up nice. You just walk right up the hill, and you're at a motocross race with some people that are so passionate about riding that it's not even funny. It's rad. I feel like I've went back to the future where everybody just came to have a good time and not be so competitive. It's pretty cool.
They have wherever you see Red Bull flags, man, you gotta slow down. I started thinking I knew the course. I'm like, okay, I can a little further. No, I didn't have it down at all. I was like, this stopped. It almost stopped. Just kind of went off. I mean, I was only 5 feet off the embankment. I went off real slow. So just pulling the bike up. Like, waiting for another guy to come out and jump off.
Get banged up at all? Just kind of went off and
yeah, it's fine.
It's good.
I mean, this is great. I wasn't sure about riding because I really don't race anymore, you know, and I figured it's so close to home, it's so epic, you know, the history of the event, and plus a friend of mine helped organize the event, and I just had to do it. You know, I knew about it my whole life, you know, growing up as a racer. You read about stories about guys that rode the race back in the 50s, and on triumphs and BSAs, and it's just kind of legendary. And I figured if it only happens once, I got to do it, you know.
Just they watered the piss out of the first 2 turns before we started. So it was the first lap, just like couldn't see nothing. Should have probably had tear offs. I get that for the pro race.